Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up here with a pulse check. So this month, I got the high pick. Wes has the low pick. Where would you like to begin, Wes?
You know what? I think I'll go first with the low pick.
Go for it.
I picked. I just picked a random title.
Oh, it's
Going through
random.
it is random. Going through my game mind, but it was a series that it started on computer. Because I didn't have a computer, so I'd go over to my friend's house and play it. And the game I'm talking about is Wing Commander. It was a space combat game that had like a really deep story. Never seen anything like it. It was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Fast forward 1995 for the 3DO, they came out with Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger. And that was the first time they incorporated full motion video and got real actors because they got like Mark Hamill was in it.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he was in that.
Malcolm McDowell was in it. So they got like top name actors to act out the story. And it's still a old space combat type game. But I picked the 3DO because I don't think we ever talked about 3DO games. And I got to show 3DO some love. Wing Commander 3 for the 3DO loose is 24 bucks. Complete in box was 55. And if you have a new copy, it's 115. And 3DO is not a very popular system. That's kind of cheap.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind
mean,
of
most,
cheap.
most of the games are probably uncommon or rare. There's probably not many common games on a 3DO just because it didn't sell well.
Exactly. I'm also going to just touch on it because it also came out for PlayStation, the same game, and it was multi discs. But if you happen to find a PlayStation version or are interested in it, it's 18 bucks for just the CDs. I think it was 4 CDs. Complete in
Damn,
boxes.
4 CDs on PS1?
Yeah, yep. Complete in box is 25, and sealed is 81 bucks. So that's cheap. It's cheap for a uncommon game.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to see that every day, for sure. It's just not a popular game either. Even to this day, it's probably that's the thing about some uncommon games. They're if they're not popular, they're still not crazy expensive just because people aren't really looking for them.
Yeah, the game was cool. Like I said, it was like a big space opera, kind of like Battlestar Galactica. You're playing fighting against the aliens, and the story goes, and you go into when it's time to do a combat mission, you go in your ship and space duel and come back. Story, rinse and repeat. But it was good. It was decent.
I remember seeing the magazines and stuff. It looked cool, but I
Hmm.
never had a PC, and I certainly wasn't going to play it on console. So I was just like,
Okay.
but it looked cool.
Yeah. So that's my low pick. Something odd.
There you go. Well, I got something out for you guys too, because this is a game I would never normally talk about. However, I was looking and thinking, all right, I got the high pick. Let me see something that's out in left field. Let me see something new. Because we never talk about new stuff. Except for this episode, we're talking about quite a bit of new stuff. What's one of the most expensive games on Xbox Series X? I gotta know. So I started going through, and what I found out was Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, specifically the premium edition, is pretty dang expensive on a console that's still relevant today. This is Xbox's flagship console right now. That they don't have
Hmm.
anything newer, so you wouldn't expect to see games too high yet. So if we're looking at this game loose is 369, complete in box is 425, and if you can get a sealed one, it's 553. Now I know the premium editions are more, but man, I doubt that game was $553 when it came out.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna search right now just to check really quick. How much was Fires of
It's
Rubicon
probably like $100. Maybe
Premium Edition?
maybe 150.
It was priced at 230,
Okay.
so that doubled, more than
Hmm.
doubled in value. That's pretty good.
What did it give you? A bunch
I
of
don't know.
extra stuff.
I have no idea. Let me see. These were prices during pre-orders at Bandai Namco stores. What this says. What did it come with? Here's a photo. Let's see what this is. Looks like there's stickers. I'm assuming that's an action figure of a mech. It's either an action figure or like a diorama. Steelbook case. It looks like there's a slip cover over top of that. Either an art book or a strategy guide, some
Mhm.
pins, and I don't know what this is. Maybe that's a soundtrack.
Okay. All right.
And it looks like I'm seeing a bunch of eBay listings for around $600 for this. So yeah,
So,
550 is not off base. All right, guys. So there you have it. That's our pulse check for the week. Armored Core, and then we got 3DO
Wing Commander.
Wing Commander. Oh my gosh, thank you, Wing Commander.
Wing Commander 3.
At the end of the show, I'm falling apart. So thank you guys for watching, listening, whatever it is you're doing out there. We appreciate it. Please remember to give us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast service if you like what you heard today. Please consider supporting us over on Patreon, patreon.com/nerdenthusiast. You can support us for as little as $1 a month, and that goes back to helping out all of our shows. We do really appreciate your support over there. Also, shout out to Bernardo this month for supporting us over there. We appreciate you, Bernardo. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Bernardo.
And Wes, if people want to follow you, where can they do so?
You can follow me on Instagram at Grendel5XBX.
Awesome. I'm Matt. You guys can follow me at FromNJ2CA. The 2 is a number 2 over on Twitter or X or whatever you'd like to call it. All right, guys. So that wraps up our show for today. Look forward to next month's where hopefully we have a special guest for you. We'll see. Teaser.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Until next time, y'all take care.
Have a good one, guys.